The strange discovery, the galaxy was endless, filled with stars and shadows. But for one alien traveler, the galaxy felt empty. He had no name that humans could speak, no home left to return to, and no family waiting for him. His small ship floated through space like a lonely bird, searching for a place where he could rest. Every planet he visited was either too hot, too cold, or already taken by other species. He felt tired, hungry, and more alone than ever. One day, his ship's system showed a signal, a weak sign of energy from a forgotten planet. The planet was dry, covered with golden sand and broken ruins. No life, no cities, only silence. The alien decided to land, hoping maybe he would find something useful, maybe water, maybe shelter. The ship landed with a soft crash, sand flying around like waves in a storm. He stepped outside, his feet sinking into the dust of an old world. The air was thin, heavy, and strange, but he could breathe. He looked around and saw broken pillars, fallen statues, and pieces of walls that once belonged to a great civilization. Something about this planet felt ancient, almost forgotten by time itself. He walked slowly, his eyes searching for signs of danger. Every sound echoed in the silence. Every step felt louder than it should. The ruins told him stories. Stories of a people who once lived with pride but were now lost forever. The alien wondered if one day his own people would also vanish like this, only ruins left behind. The thought made him sad, but he kept walking. Then, something caught his eye, half buried in the sand, under a broken stone arch, was an object glowing faintly. At first, he thought it was a crystal or a broken piece of tech, but when he brushed away the sand, he saw it was a lamp. It looked strange, made of metal but shining with soft light, as if it was alive. It was not like any tool or weapon he had ever seen. The alien felt his heart race. He reached out with his three-fingered hand. The lamp was warm, almost pulsing. It felt like it was waiting for him. The sky above suddenly grew darker, clouds forming out of nowhere. The ground under his feet trembled. A low hum filled the air. He pulled the lamp closer to his chest, his eyes wide with fear and wonder. What was this thing? Why was it here? Who left it? The lamp's glow grew stronger, lighting up the ruins like a beacon. The alien looked around, afraid something would attack, but the planet stayed silent. Only the lamp seemed alive. He remembered the stories of his people, tales told long ago, about objects that could grant power. They called them wish stones in his language, but he always thought they were only legends. Could this lamp be one of them? His heart told him yes, but his mind whispered danger. He stood there frozen, caught between fear and curiosity. The lamp hummed louder, as if asking him to make a choice. The alien's breath grew heavy, his hands shaking. Should he open it? Should he leave it buried? He thought about his empty ship, his lonely journey, his lost people. Maybe, just maybe, this lamp could change his fate. The temptation was too strong. Slowly he lifted the lamp higher, the glow wrapping around his body like threads of light. He rubbed his hand across its surface. At first, nothing happened, only silence. Then, a spark shot out, followed by a wave of energy that shook the air. The ruins lit up, the sand moved as if alive. The alien stumbled back, holding the lamp tight, his heart beating fast. He heard a voice, soft but deep, not from outside, but inside his mind. "Traveler," the voice said, "you have found me." The alien gasped, looking around, but there was no one there, only the lamp in his hands. His mind filled with light, the voice speaking again. "I have waited for ages, waiting for someone to awaken me." The alien's eyes widened. He could not believe it. Was this lamp truly alive? Fear mixed with hope inside him. This could be the end of him, or the beginning of something far greater. The alien took a deep breath, his body trembling. Whatever this was, there was no turning back. He looked at the lamp glowing brighter than ever, and whispered, "Show me what you are." The sky roared, the planet shook, and the adventure of his life had just begun. The wish and the challenge. The alien stood in silence, the lamp glowing like a small sun in his hands. The voice inside his mind was calm, yet powerful, like thunder hidden behind soft clouds. "You hold the lamp of wishes," it said. "I can give you what you desire, but every wish carries a price." The alien's heart raced. He could not believe what he was hearing. Wishes were stories, fairy tales, nothing more. But here he was, holding the impossible. He swallowed hard, his throat dry, his mind filled with thoughts, questions, and fears. Could this lamp feed him? Could it give him a home? Could it bring back his people? The alien whispered softly, I wish for food. The lamp shined brighter, and suddenly, before him appeared a pile of glowing fruits, fresh and full of life. The alien reached out, his fingers shaking, and took a bite. The taste was sweet, filling his empty stomach with warmth. It was real. The food was real. The wish had come true. He almost cried with relief, but the voice spoke again. One wish is spent, many remain. But do not forget, traveler, nothing is free. The alien paused, his eyes narrowing. What do you mean? He asked, but the voice only laughed, soft and echoing. The ground shook slightly. The sand moved like it was breathing. A chill ran down his spine, but he ignored it. Hunger was gone, but he needed more. He looked at his ship, broken and weak. I wish for power, enough to fly again, he said. The lamp pulsed, and a beam of energy shot into the sky. His ship lit up, its dark metal glowing, systems alive again. The alien's eyes widened with joy. His ship was working, his hope returning, but then he heard it, a sound in the distance. The ruins groaned, the sand twisted, and shadows formed into shapes. Figures made of dust began to rise, hollow eyes watching him. Fear gripped him. What is this? He shouted. The voice spoke, calm and cold. Balance, traveler. Every gift has a shadow. Every wish creates a cost. The alien backed away, holding the lamp tightly. The dust creatures moved closer, silent, their bodies shifting like smoke. He fired his weapon, but the shots passed through them like air. They did not fall, they did not bleed, they only kept moving. The alien's heart pounded, his breaths fast and shallow. He ran toward his ship, but the creatures surrounded him. The lamp glowed again, protecting him with a circle of light. The voice whispered, choose your wish, or be taken by the shadows. The alien froze, panic in his mind. He could not think clearly, his hands shaking. If he wasted a wish, what would come next? If every wish brought danger, could he survive? He remembered his lonely nights in space, the silence, the hunger, the endless search. He thought about the chance to change it all. I wish for light, enough to push them back, he cried. The lamp flared, brighter than a star. The shadows screamed without sound, twisting and breaking, dissolving into dust. The ruins shook, the sand rose high, and then silence returned. The alien fell to his knees, exhausted, his chest heaving. The voice spoke once more. You see now, traveler, my power is true, but every step has weight, every path has danger. The alien wiped the sweat from his brow, staring at the lamp with fear and awe. He whispered, if I keep wishing, will I die? Will these shadows always return? The voice replied, that depends on what you wish for. Small things bring small costs. Great things bring storms. The alien trembled, his mind filled with questions, but one thought burned above them all. If the lamp could bring back his people, if it could end his loneliness, was the cost worth it? He held the lamp close, his eyes staring at the glowing metal. The ruins around him were quiet again, the shadows gone, but the air felt heavy. He knew the next choice would decide his fate. The voice waited, silent but alive, like it already knew what he was going to ask. The alien closed his eyes, taking a deep breath. His voice shook as he whispered, I wish for a world where I belong. The lamp pulsed once more, the ground cracking, the sky tearing open with light. Energy surged around him, pulling him upward. The alien screamed, not from fear but from the unknown. His body was lifted, his ship, the ruins, the planet, everything fading into nothing but light. And in that blinding moment, his great adventure truly began. Word count approximately 7. The big adventure and twist. The alien felt himself falling through light, spinning through stars and colors he had never seen before. His body shook, his heart pounded, and his eyes burned. But he did not let go of the lamp. The voice inside his mind was silent now, leaving only the sound of rushing energy. Then, suddenly, it ended, and he landed on solid ground. The alien opened his eyes slowly, his breath heavy. He was no longer on the desert planet, no longer surrounded by ruins. Instead, he stood in the middle of a strange city. Tall buildings touched the sky, bright lights glowed everywhere, and strange machines moved along the roads. The air smelled different, full of life, and then he saw them, creatures with 2 legs, 2 arms, and faces full of emotion. Humans. The alien's heart skipped a beat. He had heard of them, stories whispered across the galaxy, but he never believed they were real. Now, he was standing among them. The humans screamed when they saw him, pointing, backing away, fear in their eyes. The alien raised his hands, showing he meant no harm. but the lamp in his grip glowed bright, and their fear turned into greed. A group of humans rushed forward, soldiers carrying weapons, their voices loud. They did not see a lonely traveler, they only saw power. They shouted at him to drop the lamp, but he held it tighter. This was his only hope, his only friend. The soldiers fired warning shots, sparks flying, people screaming. The alien turned and ran, his legs pushing fast, the lamp glowing like a star in the dark. He ran through streets, past humans who watched in shock. Machines chased him, flying above, their lights searching. The alien ducked into alleys, climbed walls, and leaped across rooftops. But no matter where he went, the lamp shined, calling attention to him. He wished he could hide, and for a moment, the light dimmed. The humans ran past, unable to see him. The alien gasped, realizing the lamp was protecting him. But the voice returned, soft and serious. "Traveler, you are in a new world, but danger follows desire. If you want peace, you must choose your wishes carefully," the alien whispered. "I only wanted a place where I belong. Why do they chase me?" The voice answered, "Because power is never left alone. All who see it, want it." The alien clenched his teeth, his heart heavy. He did not want to fight, but he could not give up the lamp. The chase grew fiercer, the city roaring with alarms. Humans in dark vehicles surrounded the streets, their lights trapping him. The alien stood on a rooftop, the lamp glowing in his hand. He felt cornered, hopeless, but then he remembered his people, his journey, his endless search. This was not about running anymore, it was about survival, and about making the right choice. He lifted the lamp high, shouting into the night sky, "I wish for strength, not to destroy, but to protect." The lamp exploded with light, brighter than anything in the city. Winds howled, machines crashed, humans covered their eyes. When the light faded, the alien stood taller, his body glowing with energy. The humans aimed their weapons, but when they fired, the bullets bounced away like sparks. The alien roared, his voice shaking the air, "I will not be your enemy, but I will not be your prisoner." The soldiers froze, unsure what to do. Some lowered their weapons, fear in their eyes. The alien stepped forward, his presence powerful but calm. The lamp glowed softly now, no longer wild. The voice whispered once more, "Your courage is your greatest wish, traveler." That is the true power of the lamp. The alien realized something then. The lamp was not just a tool for wishes, it was a test. Every choice, every desire, came with a cost, but also a lesson. He had asked for food, and learned hunger was only temporary. He had asked for power, and faced shadows. He had asked for belonging, and found humans, who could be both friend and foe. And now, he had asked for strength, and discovered it was not about fighting, but about protecting. Slowly, he lowered the lamp, looking at the humans. They did not attack again. Instead, they watched him carefully. The alien raised his hand, not with a weapon, but in peace. He whispered, "I only wish for a home." The lamp glowed one final time, but softly, like a candle in the dark. The humans stepped closer, some curious, some cautious. The alien felt something he had not felt in years: hope. The city lights sparkled around him. The night sky stretched above. The adventure was not over. It had only begun, but for the first time, he believed he had found a place where his story could continue. And in his heart, he knew the magic of the lamp was not just in granting wishes, it was in teaching him the strength to face whatever came next.